They arrived with dreams of a new life and vanished without a trace. No bodies, no footsteps, not even a single scream, just one chilling word carved into a tree: CROATOAN. For over 400 years, no one has ever solved what happened to America's first lost colony. And tonight, you're about to hear the darkest version of the truth.
Hello everyone, before we start, to make sure like and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment with where you're from and what time you are watching. That way, YouTube will keep showing you stories just like this one. Now, let's begin.
Chapter 1. The Dream of a New World. The story begins in 1587, when England dreamed of building a powerful empire in the New World. Sir Walter Raleigh, explorer, nobleman, and visionary, received permission from Queen Elizabeth I to establish a permanent English settlement in North America. A group of 115 settlers set sail across the Atlantic. Not soldiers, not criminals, not adventurers, but families, husbands, wives, and children, hoping to begin new lives on a land they barely understood. Their destination, Roanoke Island, a quiet, forested place off the coast of modern-day North Carolina. They had no idea this island would soon become one of the darkest mysteries in American history. Chapter 2. Arrival on Roanoke. The settlers arrived to discover something unsettling. The small English outpost built the year before had been abandoned. Houses empty, fences broken, no sign of the previous men. Despite this, Governor John White, leader of the expedition, ordered the settlers to rebuild the colony. Among them was White's pregnant daughter, Eleanor, who soon gave birth to a baby girl, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the New World. The future seemed hopeful, but tensions with local tribes rose quickly. Food was scarce, supplies were running out, winter was approaching. The colonists begged Governor White to return to England and bring back supplies. White agreed, not knowing it would be the last time he ever saw them alive. Chapter 3. A 3-year delay. John White sailed back to England in 1587, expecting to return within a few months. But a massive war between England and Spain changed everything. England needed every ship, even small ones, for defense. White begged for a vessel. He pleaded. He tried again and again, but no captain was willing to sail. No government official approved his request. When he finally secured passage back to Roanoke, 3 long years had passed. The colony was left alone, isolated, starving, surrounded by unknown dangers. When White returned to Roanoke in 1590, the sight that greeted him still haunts historians today. Chapter 4. The terrifying discovery. The colony was silent. No smoke, no voices, no footsteps. The houses had been dismantled, carefully, not violently. Chests were opened, but not looted. No bodies were found. Everything looked abandoned. White searched desperately for his family, for his daughter Eleanor and little Virginia Dare. But all he found was a single word carved into a wooden post: CROATOAN, and nearby, carved into a tree, crow. No distress symbol. No cross carved beneath it, meaning the settlers did not leave in danger. So where did they go? And why did they leave everything behind? The mystery had begun. Chapter 5. Theories of Survival. 1. The CROATOAN tribe theory. Many historians believe the settlers relocated to CROATOAN Island, home to friendly native people known today as the Hatteras tribe. Some later stories claim Europeans were seen living among them, wearing European clothing and speaking broken English. But no permanent settlement was discovered. 2. The attack theory. Some argue the settlers were attacked by hostile tribes or Spanish forces from Florida. But if there was a massacre, where are the bodies? Archaeologists found no weapons, no bones, no burned structures. 3. The famine theory. Starving settlers may have tried to move inland, searching for food and safety. But again, no signs of their presence have ever been found. 4. The assimilation theory. Multiple native tribes reported later encountering people with white skin and European features. Some claimed they had ancestors who came from the sea. Could the settlers have joined tribal communities and blended in completely? It's possible, but it still doesn't explain why every trace of them disappeared. Chapter 6. The Supernatural Theories. This is where the story becomes darker and stranger. 1. The Skinwalker Legends. Native stories in the region tell of shape-shifting spirits, creatures that lure people into the forest, never to return. Some researchers believe the legends may reflect real disappearances of small groups. 2. The Wendigo Theory. The Wendigo, a spirit tied to starvation, appears in folklore during times of famine. Could the settlers, starving and desperate, have fallen into madness? No evidence supports it, but the possibility adds to the haunting aura. 3. The Storm Theory. A massive hurricane may have struck the island. Winds strong enough to destroy everything, dragging people into the sea. But again, why dismantle homes before a storm? 4. The Portal Theory. A fringe idea. Some claim Roanoke is a hotspot for strange magnetic activity, similar to the Bermuda Triangle. No science supports this, but it remains part of the legend. Roanoke has become an American ghost story, the first unsolved disappearance on American soil. Chapter 7. Modern Evidence. In 2012, researchers discovered something strange on an old map drawn by Governor John White himself. A hidden patch concealed a symbol underneath, a possible fort location inland. Excavations there uncovered European tools, fragments of pottery, and signs that some settlers may have survived. But only a few, not the entire colony of 115. Meanwhile, on Hatteras Island, archaeologists found English items buried beneath native settlements, suggesting at least part of the colony lived among the CROATOAN tribe. But the ultimate answer remains lost. Final chapter. The Unsolved End. The Lost Colony of Roanoke remains one of America's oldest mysteries. No final clue, no confirmed remains, no proven theory, just a group of families who walked into the unknown and left behind one last message. CROATOAN. Did they survive? Did they integrate into native tribes? Were they wiped out by disease, war, weather, or something much stranger? More than 400 years later, the mystery continues. And until the truth is uncovered, Roanoke will remain a haunting reminder of the thin line between history and legend. And this is the story of the Lost Colony of Roanoke, America's first vanished settlement. A mystery that refuses to die, and perhaps a never will.